Hey everybody, Mom Me, it's Ann Kaplan, and I'm so excited to be with you guys in the group this week. Here we are, your mama resource from conception to college. Wherever you are in your momming journey, we are here for you. And what we're talking about this week, I am so excited to talk about. It's co-sleeping. I've gotten so many questions from new moms and not so new moms about co-sleeping, bed sharing, how to get your kid out of your bed, how to keep your kid in your bed, if you want to co-sleep but you don't want to share your bed, all of those things. And it's a really big hot topic, partly because there's a lot of misinformation out there and there's a lot of really strong feelings on both sides of the argument. So I'm going to do my best this week to give you factual information, not push you one way or the other, and also give you room to make your own decisions, which is what Mom Me is all about, right? So today, it's Tuesday, my Mythbusters Day. What I want to talk about today are some co-sleeping Mythbusters. And the very first one is that co-sleeping is the same as sleeping with your baby in your bed. Co-sleeping is a big terminology that can include bed sharing, which is your baby or child sleeping in your bed with you, but it can also mean anytime when your baby is sleeping or your child is sleeping in the same room as you or in an attached room even. So if your baby's sleeping next to your bed in a bassinet, if your baby's sleeping in a co-sleeper, if your baby is sleeping in a crib that just happens to be in the same room as you, that all counts as co-sleeping. So that's myth number one I want to bust, because that's going to clarify everything else that we're talking about all week long. Bed sharing and co-sleeping are not the same thing. Bed sharing is a type of co-sleeping. So the second myth I want to bust for you is that co-sleeping is dangerous. How many people have told you that you're going to roll over on your baby in the middle of the night if you're bed sharing, or that your baby's going to suffocate if you have big puffy blankets and all those kinds of things? The reality is, believe it or not, that the American Academy of Pediatrics actually recommends co-sleeping for the first year of life. Do they recommend bed sharing? No, they do not. So whether you believe in bed sharing or not, the official rule from the American Academy of Pediatrics is that they don't endorse bed sharing. However, there is tons and tons and tons of literature out there that supports safe bed sharing and co-sleeping that shows that it is not dangerous, that it is very, very healthy for your kid and all that stuff. And this week I'm going to talk about how to safely co-sleep, and if you want to bed share, how to safely do that. Because you guys, the truth is that most parents end up sleeping with their kids. We know that statistically. So all along the approach has been tell moms not to sleep with their kids, tell moms not to sleep with their kids. But we're learning, we know statistically that almost every mom and every parent winds up sleeping with their child at one point. So if we know that, it's far more useful and helpful to teach parents the safest ways to do that than just say, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And so that's what I'm going to be talking about on Thursday. But right now, I want to keep busting some myths. So, is co-sleeping dangerous? No, it is not. There are rules and guidelines to do it safely, and actually the reverse is true. It is not dangerous. It is actually better for your baby health-wise, and we are going to talk about why this week. And the next myth I want to bust for you is the other thing that everyone says when you talk about co-sleeping. Oh, your kid is never going to get out of your bed. You're going to have a 12-year-old sleeping in bed with you. Don't even do it. The second you let that kid in your bed, you're never going to get that kid out of there. And that your kid's never going to sleep through the night, that your kid is never going to stop nursing, all of those things. Letting your baby in your bed means that you perpetually have a baby for the rest of your life, right? No, that's not true at all, you guys. Co-sleeping is a huge tenet of attachment parenting, and attachment parenting has been correlated with much more independence in children, much better social adjustment, all of those things, because co-sleeping allows your child, and attachment parenting allows your child to develop a really strong foundational bond with you in early childhood, so that they have that foundation of unconditional love that enables them to be comfortable and not scared to be away from you and stray from you and be more independent and try new things. The more that you baby your baby in the beginning, the better. And that doesn't just include co-sleeping. That includes any type of attachment parenting, bonding, and attachment work. Your kid it is possible to nurse your baby and co-sleep. It is possible to wean your baby and still co-sleep. And it is possible to get your baby to sleep through the night and co-sleep. So I don't want you guys to believe any of those bunk-o lies. They're not true, okay? You can co-sleep with your baby, have a baby who sleeps through the night, have a baby who turns into a kid who doesn't sleep in your bed, and I'm a testament here. I have 4 children, they all co-slept with me, and guess how many of them sleep in my bed right now? 0. So I think the problem with co-sleeping and attachment parenting, where people think, oh, it's a slippery slope, you're gonna be trapped, your kid's gonna be the boss of you, you're never gonna get your kid out of your bed, has nothing to do with co-sleeping and attachment parenting. It has to do with how and whether parents set boundaries, and that's something that happens far later in life. So I hope those myth-busting things are helpful for you. Co-sleeping is a huge topic. We are going to talk about it. We are going to dig into it so much this week. Tomorrow, my baby mama day, I'm talking to all you pregnant moms and moms with new babies. We are going to talk about the safety of co-sleeping. We are going to talk about the benefits of co-sleeping, and we are going to talk about resources for you guys to learn more about safe co-sleeping and make your own decisions about what you want to do. And on Thursday, it's my tips and tricks day. I'm going to give you guys a great plan for handling sleep and getting kids out of your bed when you're ready. I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing week. I am so excited to keep talking to you guys this week about co-sleeping. I think it's huge, and it doesn't just affect parents with babies, you guys, because how many of us have kids crawling into bed with us at night? A ton, and it doesn't matter if they're babies or not. So stay tuned all week long and don't think that it doesn't pertain to you. Love you guys so much. Having a great week. Bye.